Do you have a feeling you were meant to pursue two things at once? Is trying to pick between your interests for your career harder than picking where to eat? Well, I have a solution for you. Hi, my name is Natalie, and this is my journey on why I chose to become an interdisciplinary studies major. So, what even is interdisciplinary studies? To put it plainly, it is just involving two or more academic, scientific, or artistic disciplines. So with interdisciplinary studies, whatever concentrations you choose, you will learn how to incorporate the two or more areas together for your future career. My concentrations are psychology and English. These are very interesting topics for me, and initially I did not see any overlap really on how they connect, but boy, there is a lot of. So starting with psychology, a little description that I like to focus on in my research was Sigmund Freud. And he focused his research on the unconscious mind and how it can help us understand our feelings better and our thoughts. So something was developed called the Freudian slip, and this was unfiltered speech of thoughts, memories, and emotions that the unconscious mind is in control of releasing. Now, in a therapy setting where I would utilize this, it is extremely helpful to not only the therapist, but to the client, because it lets the client speak what they are feeling uninterrupted. And this is where most people tend to let out all of their actual feelings if they're told in a stream of consciousness style of how they feel. For English, I feel like there are so many different ways that you can interpret literature, and that is the beauty of it. And a couple of artists or authors that have done that have caught my eye were Virginia Woolf, T.S. Eliot, Edgar Allan Poe, and of course Shakespeare. Each one of these artists has such a unique and identifiable voice within their work. For example, Virginia Woolf, she focuses on stream of consciousness, while T.S. Eliot has a voice that tends to be more descriptive in the imagery that he uses to portray a scene. Now, English is so important because it gives individuals that space and that chance to express how they feel in a creative medium. Now, although both concentrations are really prevalent in my career in the future, they can create some levels of concerns. So the main concern that I have in the field of psychology is the possible misdiagnosis of a mental disorder. With the high rates of comorbidity in these mental disorders, it can be a close call on what to actually diagnose an individual with. I would never want to have the client walk away of a session with a misrepresentation of their mental health because their symptoms cross between two criterions. This problem has been fixed by the constant updating and reviewing of the DSM-5, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. For example, the substance use disorder is a combination of what was previously substance dependence disorder and substance abuse disorder. They combine these disorders into the one disorder because of the incredible comorbidity of the two. English brings up a similar concern for me in the miscommunication between two people, miscommunication sometimes between languages. When a client comes in for counseling, their first language may not be English. So it is important for therapists and anyone really to try and learn a different language so that we can reach more people and help more people understand their mental health and how they can get better. By being able to speak to your client in their native language, it gives them a sense of comfortability and gives them that space to be even more vulnerable than they would have been speaking in a language that they're not fluent and not comfortable speaking in. So by you trying to reach out and talk to them on their level and in their language, it really builds that relationship with your client. Now, with the concerns that I have brought up for both psychology and English, I do feel like that the industries are doing a good job at addressing these concerns due to the DSM changing throughout the course of the years to keep updated on mental health disorders and the criteria that an individual should meet. And I feel that in English, people are branching out and trying to learn new languages, and if not, then they are giving their clients a referral to an individual that can provide that correct service to them. Of course, with anything, there can be room for improvement and we can do better. So I hope this video gives you a little insight onto what interdisciplinary studies is and how you can pursue it and what are some of the benefits.